warriors. How goes it? I'm so happy to see my MC3POWY here and Squirrels and Kiki Ray. It's been forever. And Uncle, nice to see you guys. Let me read what you've been writing. Good evening, you guys. I am really feeling it. Really feeling Kylie Rodney. So let's see. You said it's been a really long time here for it. Oh man, Gerd, I caught alive. You're late, Miss Jazz. I am. I'm super late. I'll be straight up. I won't hide anything. I keep knocking all this stuff over. It's insane. I'm like all elbows and there's literally broken glass on the ground. But as long as I don't cut myself, it's cool. So that's why I'm late. That's my excuse. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We are all here to have some fun. So let it rip. Well, I love you guys. I'm not so sure about having fun. I mean, I really freaking feel like crying over Kylie. Um, Blessings and love, Miss Jazz. Thank you. Let me go ahead and highlight that since I'll need to get into the routine. And let me go about my little routine. Everything I say is simply my opinion, simply for the sake of conversation, hoping to open up a discussion and learn something and be educational. Squirrel says, today is a really rough day, but I'm present. And I would love for you to share if you would like. So look at that. I even have a broken thumb. Oh, it's so sad. Everything's breaking down. Hey, blonde gypsy. But I did find my silly cardboard sign. Share, subscribe, ring your notification bell. And what else? Um, let's see. I even grabbed this, you guys. This was made for me and some other content creators. Can you get a good look at it? By Patty Cakes. She's a subscriber to a lot of Kylie channels. And she was so sweet to make these and then give permission to one of my mods. Was it you, MC3PO, or was it Nico? But anyway, one of my mods is going to reproduce these and we're going to sell them. I'm not going to make any money on them. My mod who makes them will get the money and it'll basically just be to cover costs and shipping. But I thought it was a really weird idea when Patty Cakes contacted me by email and said she wanted to do this. And when I saw it, I thought, boy, was I wrong. Is that so freaking cool? It's a Christmas tree ornament. So it's just flat. And mine says on the back for Kevin, love Patty Cakes, because she sent Kevin Niece the one for Xena Warrior Princess and sent me Kevin's. So anyway, you guys know Kevin Niece, right? Did I just repost his song, My New Friends? I think I did. I think I reposted that a day or two ago. If you guys haven't heard that song literally makes me cry. So I want to say something that really pisses me off about this whole Kylie Rodney case that I think a lot of us have missed. When they were in the beginning trying to throw all the freaking spaghetti at the wall to see what the hell would stick, they tried to say she unalived herself, you guys. They tried to pin it on her. These MFs that know exactly what happened and they know exactly what they did, and they don't want to take any responsibility, in my humble opinion. They tried to freaking pin it on her. Even Kate, good friend Kate, said, oh, well, nothing seemed off when we were making our creme brulee. Like, screw them all. Every single one of those people that called themselves her friend can bite my arse. I mean, give me a freaking break. The girl has been deceased for 12 months. Come clean, MFs. Come clean. So, Blonde Gypsy says, hello, Justice in chat. God bless you, Shan, playing for God to comfort you. It's going to be a rough couple of days for all of us that love Kylie. Yes. And Muse News is here. Hey, princess, sweetheart. You're like my new friend, like that song, My New Friends. So yeah, I remember kind of bumping into you on the streets of YouTube back before you shut your channel down, and I'm so happy to see that you're back. So Squirrels is saying hello to all, and yeah, so sorry for the rough day. So I don't know if you guys know, but MC3P CPO, that's supposed to be like the R2D2 kind of thing, just in case anybody caught it or didn't catch it. So tell the truth for Kylie, right on. So Shan's been dropping some great videos, some other squirrel squatters, that's a good one, huh? Have been dropping some excellent videos lately and even as fresh as today. So I'm so incredibly grateful for all of those folks who continue to say her name, to do videos on her, and to watch the videos on her. Because if you guys weren't watching them, we'd be like in an echo chamber in a vacuum. So I've got to say this right up front. I feel like they're trying to create all this ruckus with Koberger and the Idaho 4 to distract from this weekend. They being like, I don't know, maybe the Hamburglers. I don't know. I mean, don't they like own Google or they're on the board of directors or something? I'm not kidding you, you guys. Those Hamburglers are big. They are big. They control a lot of everything and all the banks and all the world. Like I'm not exaggerating. If you haven't looked into it, don't. It's too scary. So went to wash my face and missed the beginning, but I'm back. Hey, Shannon, Pam. Yeah, you haven't missed much. We're just getting going. Ninja's video had me crying like a baby today. I'm not kidding you, you guys. That Kevin Nee song can get me crying every single time. And at first, I thought it was like her new friends in heaven, but then I thought maybe it's like her new friends on YouTube. Like, I know that's goofy and corny, but seriously, dang, harsh one. Shelley True Crime and Nature. I dropped a few Kylie shorts. I can drop my link. Oh, yes, please do. Awesome. Absolutely. Please, please, please. So, you guys, I'm sure know Sunday is the 1 year anniversary of when they say whatever happened happened, but nothing happened. So, um, there's too many similarities in these stupid cases. And I say stupid because there's so much effery. And I really feel strongly that the evil forces that took the lives of these individuals are really trying to play YouTube and trying to play social media and trying to make it a freaking dumpster fire shit show. And they've been pretty successful. I must give them that. But no, we're not having it. When I started my channel last year, you guys, most of you probably know I started it for Kylie. There were things that were not being said in the Kylie case that I felt like had to be said. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's things that I felt like I had some insight to that you wouldn't have insight to if you hadn't been extremely close to real life situations like that. So I started my channel and I thought, I'm not going to stop talking about this girl until she gets justice. And I thought, because of what I've seen in real life, that the people covering this up have a lot of power and they're not going to stop covering it up. And she's probably never going to get justice. I just, I like to be realistic. And that's how I came into it. This girl's never going to get justice, and I'm not going to shut up until she does. So if I go on and on for the rest of my life, so be it. Grr. Um, so yes, I hope you got your link dropped there, Shelly. Let me get caught up with you guys. Green kicks. Yes, Shan, gonna be rough for a few days. We're gonna light up YouTube. Yes. Yes. And I really feel strongly that a lot of ruckus is being kicked up with Koberger and the Idaho 4 and the alibi and all this. It's like a rumor mill, you guys. The streets of YouTube are a rumor mill, and I don't think you can trust any of it. And I don't think you can trust more than half the content creators, not because they're not giving it their best. I think most of them are giving it their best, but I think that they're coming into it for the wrong reasons. I think that there are absolutely content creators who are coming in here to gaslight. And that's why they started their channel, and that's why they continue their channel. And then I think there's people who got into it just because they felt like it. And then they jump on the bandwagon of the status quo because that's how you get the most views. You don't want people arguing with you and calling you a conspiracy theorist, but whatever. I try to stay positive. Yes, they're on Google's nuts. Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, I showed you my broken thumb. Everything's broken today. It's okay. It's okay. And it's so late, but I finally got here. I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh my God, Kiki Ray, it's so good to see you. Cream Kicks, love you, AZ. I'm so glad you were climbing the ladder. I don't know that I am, and I don't know that I care to. I mean, I have my 4,000 subs. I am going to be at 12 months at the end of August. And, I'm just really happy that I've been sticking with it for a year because that was kind of my idea was that I had to stick it out for 12 months and that if I got to that 12-month mark, then it would just be a habit and I'd have learned a lot of what I've been learning. So I've been doing it. It's been 12 months. Lately I've been a little less diligent and that's been bothering me, but we'll see how that goes. Summer's almost over and things should calm down. Keeks, have you heard of that Linda on my short from tonight? I know you're good at sleuthing people. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, squirrels. I checked that out and I had not heard of her. Now, is she the PR person for the basketball team, the Utah Jazz? Because at first I thought you meant like a Utah Jazz quartet kind of like, orchestra. And then I thought, no, you probably mean the basketball team. In which case, yee, thanks to Miss Kylie Rodney, I found some members of my tribe. I know. She brought us together, and that's a beautiful thing. Um, I'll check it out, but Linda doesn't ring my bell. So Linda, I wrote it down, her last name, Luchetti, consultant for Utah Jazz. Um, so she'll send the link. She's in at the presser. And yeah, it's in Squirrel's latest short that she just dropped like an hour ago. Um, let's see. They are plants. Yeah. Yeah. Here, I've got a nice plant, but this is like a nice plant, not one of those bad, stupid plants that's out to ruin reality and truth. Um, And I've got another plant, but I won't waste your time showing you that. I need to drink some of my juice. Let's see. Not sure why they'd pick a Utah Jazz bigwig. Well, you know, it's basketball is like football. I mean, I don't really want to bring up Kobe Bryant because that was a sad situation, what happened with that girl at the hotel, and then what happened with him and his daughter in the helicopter crash. Um, But football and basketball, you have a lot of testosterone. It's like rock stars, they get a lot of action, right? And I know from college basketball, there's a huge uptick in trafficking of human trafficking when college basketball is going on. Huge uptick. So when you said the Utah Jazz, and at first I thought like orchestra music. And then I thought, no, I'm being stupid, aren't I? Basketball. That I'm just gonna spit it out. Kylie would be the dream girl for that. I hate to say that, but I'm just trying to be direct, so I'm not being elusive, disgusting. So yeah, Linda Luchetti. Luchetti, I think. Um, And she tried to pretend she wasn't who she was. She tried to pretend she was just some average Joanne who was volunteering. She sounds like she doesn't know Lindsay the way she talks. I believe that that's accurate. But yeah, why did they hire her? Somebody hired her. I mean, was Kylie being trafficked? Is she being trafficked? Don't want to sound like no conspiracy theorist, but I think we have to be realistic and look at it from all possibilities, um, all angles. Let's see. Greetings. It's almost light. Greetings from the Dales. It's almost light. Let's see. Let me highlight you, Kenny. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, I just really wanted to touch base with Kylie's tribe. And, I had this idea this afternoon. I was inspired by Ninja Chihuahua's drop. I think she's dropped a couple today. But I was so honored to be highlighted in one of hers, just for a minute at like the 9.5 minute mark to the 10.5 minute mark, where she plays an old tape that I made, or my voice from a videotape. Um, I was very inspired by her, but my thought was, how can we do a candlelight vigil for Kylie? Can we do like an online candlelight vigil? I'm not that adept with online this, that, and the other. So if Shan or anyone else here, Crime Watch, Harsh Crane Kicks, any of you all have any ideas around that, if you think that's an interesting idea, I thought it would be super cool. It's almost midnight. It's 18 minutes till. I thought, wow, what if we did a candlelight vigil for the whole freaking weekend? Because I don't think she passed away on the 6th of August. I think she probably passed away on the 5th, very likely. That would have been Friday. They're trying to say she passed away right after midnight. But, that whole time frame is screwy. The whole timeline is screwy. And that's very parallel to the Idaho 4. The whole timeline is screwy. Kylie's case is a year old. We should have a freaking timeline of who was where when until what time with who precisely. And it's all a pile of garbage. And they're trying to get away with red rum. And then they had the audacity to try to blame the victim. That is so freaking disgusting. So disgusting. Like it's not disgusting enough already. Give me a freaking break. People need to grow some, right? Let's see. Can't stop. Truth for Kylie. Yes, 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 yes. Is Linda an advocate of any kind? So she's like a PR person for the basketball team, Utah Jazz. So maybe she's a recruiter. Not basketball players, but like entertainment for basketball players. That would make sense in that line of business. I mean, I don't really know that whole world, but that would make sense, wouldn't it? She's the vice president, and executive of Utah Jazz. Well, was until March when she retired. Oh, how convenient. She just retired. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh, these scumbags, in my humble opinion. Okay. We will not stop saying her name. Truth for Kylie, justice for Kylie. Let me get all caught up to you. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I've got notifications I'm trying to get out of the way. Um, Shelly, Kenny, John, Blonde Gypsy, Muse News, Nico. Love to all and love to Shan. Heartbroken. Yeah. And like I said, Shan, I am more than happy whatever you want to share or not share, and I'm not gonna say anything else about it because I'm not trying to push you. I like to share more on your channel than my channel about my personal stuff. But I think that Kylie's case drew me in because I could identify so well with her from the attempt that was made on my life when I was 11 years old. Um, you know, I could have just as easily ended up in a situation much like Kylie's at any age in my teenage years. I lived in California during that time, like from off and on from like 6 until, oh, graduate school, off and on. So 6 to 26. Actually, my first grade teacher in San Francisco when I was 6, I met up with her when I was 26. And that was so cool. Lived right around the corner from her when I was in graduate school. What a sweetheart. Pretty wild. Okay. Um, just communications and target marketing with NBC, CBS, and the SF Examiner. So SF, let me just jump right into the Upchurch stuff, because all of these people all over the streets of YouTube trying to demonize Upchurch and trying to demonize anybody who affiliates themselves with him or doesn't just shun him. Get a grip. And that man has been making so many funny videos making fun of true crime, and I love it. And he calls himself Golden Gate Investigates in the last one. And he's like so good at investigating. He's like solving crimes before they even happen. You guys got to check him out. Maybe I'll put some of his links in my description because I just think he's rocking it. Almost as funny as the crap that he's getting fake sued over. I mean, all that is insane, you guys. It's freaking crazy. And even if it were an actual real lawsuit, which I don't think it is, that hasn't been proven, and it would have been proven already by now. Even if it were real, I still think it's crap. 100% bullshit. Okay. Um, And kind of odd, she was a PR for the owner of the Jazz and also for Lindsay. Someone make that make sense. Thank you, Crane Kicks. This is the problem with being gaslit, is these things that are so blaringly obvious just kind of go, because you just don't even have a context of where to categorize it or how to make sense of it. So you're just like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, baby. Let's see. Her background is public knowledge. Oh, true crime in nature. Where'd we go? Am I like way behind? I am, aren't I? Sorry. I'm way behind. Dang it. I got to speed read you guys. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is just really important. So I'm going to speed read, and I don't have the little timestamp. But I'm way back here at Crane Kicks, the kind of odd she was a PR, the one I just read. And um, let's see. I'm going to just go ahead and highlight that one so you know where I'm at. And then I'm going to just try to blast through and not look at my notes and just stick with you guys to get caught right up to where you're at. Um, so make that make sense. Good to see you, Nico. Just Googled her. It's crazy. Yeah, just go Google her. That is why I want to know what Linda's an advocate for. 18th birthday is in a few days before my 55th, and I heartbroke last year. Yes, her 18th birthday is September 1st. It's funny, I started my channel like I got my channel going on YouTube, I think on August 28th, and then I think I did my first video September 1st or maybe the 2nd. I'd have to go check. If anyone wants to, that'd be fun, interesting to see. Because I wasn't like trying to do it on her birthday. I just was finally getting it done. And then in hindsight, I was like, wow, that was on her birthday too. Very cool. Or right near it. Um, let's see. Love Nina. I think you meant Love Ninja, right? Because yeah, she's a rocking around the clock. She's just really pumping them out. And so are some others like squirrels and just a lot of the Squirrel Squad, man. She only advocated or PR'd for the stabbing death of the CEO of Utah Jazz family member. What? And then that weird woman in the purple dress that, was like the PR person for the police. I found her in some case where she has a different name and a different title, but the same face. And I gotta go back and see where that was from. If anyone else has noticed that, jump in, please. That's crazy, squirrels. That is so crazy. Got to go down that rabbit hole. Been up a while as I wanted to finish my little tribute for Kylie. Just about to render it now. Oh, I'm so excited to see it, Crime Watch. Oh, that's beautiful. You do such amazing work. You really do. Just like straight from the heart. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about Kevin Neese because he is very wise and straightforward and funny and goofy. And he's been going, sideways with the Jeffy Pooh stuff. And, I think that's well earned. Um, that I'm glad he's doing that, even though it's not like my thing. Um, but yeah, we all know that Jeff stole a lot of money from a lot of people, including me and many, many others. But Kevin Neese and his music. So he wrote that song for Kylie, and it was from a dream that he had. And that dream is what made him, I think, what made him start his true crime career because Kylie came to him and said, "Help me," basically. And I really believe in dreams. I think that's amazing. Um, Let's see. Squirrels on fire. His mother-in-law was murdered and she was the family PR. So you guys, I think like Kylie Rodney was on fire. Um, and I think jealousy played a big part in her undoing. I think her being really um badass and honest and straightforward and not taking anything from anyone. And I'm quoting one of her peers that is quoted in the uh, Ninja Chihuahua video. She says that Kylie was really badass. She was really honest. She didn't take crap from anyone. And I thought, that's probably what created the conflict that ended it for her. Jealousy, basically. And her saying, screw that noise. Um, that's just a guess, an educated guess, I'd say. But I could be wrong, of course. She just drove off the edge of the earth into the water and dry drowned, right? Screw that, man. And screw this year later and nothing. Like, give me a freaking break. The girl is deceased. Like, show some respect for humanity, people. Okay, where are we now? And I saw Mark on a short. I miss him. Yes, I'm down for a little candlelight vigil. Yeah. So it's 6 minutes to midnight. How do we do that? How do we do that? Okay, I'm gonna really buckle down and get caught up. Um, what about Tony being arrested? Anyone know what that is about? And covered her name tag when asked what media she represented. Hello, Katie Bug and Crane Kicks, in my opinion, super odd. Yeah, like Odd Future. Tony broke a PFA protection order. That's what a PFA is, right? Um, it is not certain that she came to help, could also be to control the information. It's revealed very, very good. Yeah, like a cleaner, like MC, like Zanime. Um, Not like Big D. Remember, Big D isn't a cleaner. That's what MC says. Her daddy, Big D. That was bizarre. That was like so Tony Soprano. I mean, seriously. He was arrested on the 3700 block of Coldstream. Oh, well, we all know what's at the 3700 block at Coldstream, right? Wow. So maybe he was like trespassing when there's that protection order. Um, Kiki, squirrels on fire. Tony, Miller family agreed to sell the Jazz in Vivint Arena to Ryan Smith. I don't know who Ryan Smith is. It's revealed. Um, must be some guy with a lot of money. If you want to share who that is. Um, why is my thing getting all sticky? Ah, because oh, it deleted your message. I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to do that. It's like getting goofy on me. Um, unhide. Now I want to like get your comment back, and it's not giving me the option. Sadi, that was totally stupid. Replace pinned message. Okay, let's try that. Dang it. It's revealed. That was a good comment. That's really annoying. Um, let me see if it will. It's acting all sticky. I hope I'm not getting hacked. If I am, I take my computer to Best Buy and they'll fix it up. But that's what concerns me about doing the lives. That would tie Jared from AWP to the sitch since he's from Utah. Good question, Kiki Ray. And again, I want to apologize to everybody for deleting that comment from It's Revealed. That was an error. Um, Truckee Thursdays, yeah, where we all speak Truckanese. Did Shan make that up? I love that. That is too funny. Been trying to get everyone to discuss Kylie today. Tried to get any chat I jump into to say her name. Good job, Katie Bug. Yeah, because everyone's going nuts with the freaking Koberger alibi crap. And I think that whole thing is just a shit show. I really do. I think it's a bunch of BS, especially right now. I think it's a lot of noise, a lot of hype to get everyone to look over here. Don't look over here. Don't think about Kylie. Don't think about the the chat that was up in the you know Salish Singh and the chat on the American Dream Chaser. That disgusting comment 6 weeks before it happened, before she was harmed, 6 weeks before the crisis. That's freaking crazy, you guys. I mean, it's just too much. It's too much. You would like to think that it's a rabbit, but disgusting. Been trying to get everyone to discuss her. Did I highlight that one? I did not. So I'm gonna highlight that. Are we almost at midnight? 2 minutes, you guys. How do we do this candlelight thing? Let me get caught up. I'm trying. Sorry to be behind. Got in trouble. Kiki Ray sneaking around where he shouldn't have been, I guess. Figure stepdad was creepy AF. Justice for Kylie. Say her name. Kylie Mae Rodney. 1 minute, you guys. It's like New Year's Eve, right? Because August 5th is most likely the day she was harmed, in my opinion. Can you elaborate, please, Kiki Ray? Dang, I'm about to drive home and make Squirrels on Fire go for a burn ride with me and spill the beans. Haha, I want to know. I don't know. Okay, it's the countdown. It's almost midnight. How do we do a candlelight vigil for her? Like, for 24 or 48 hours? There's got to be a way to do that online. I mean, I got these candles, like that's a good start, right? It's something. Um, let's see. Can't stop, won't stop. I saw a short. I don't know the details. Kylie Rodney May. Kiki Ray, I miss you. Keeks, hit me a DM anytime, babe. Would love to get you back into Priv Discord. Private Discord. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Outdoorsy life. Crane kicks. Thank you. I moved and have a pool now, so I've been enjoying the summer. Oh, how lovely to have your own pool. It's a lot of work. We used to have one. Pain in the rear end, but quite nice. But yeah, I went swimming today. It was just too freaking hot. Ryan posted about it, and his attorney have not heard anything about the lawsuit yet. So yeah, no, yeah. I think that's part of the hype of getting people to be distracted from what's really important, which is that this girl lost her life. Hell yeah, Kiki, glad you moved to a better place, babe. 1 year, 400 people, 1 year later, no leaked pictures, no videos of people making videos. These people, man. Um, no media experience, RHEC, love Upchurch. I just have a lot of respect for Upchurch. Oh, look, you guys have all the candles going. Oh, how cool. Let's see, how far back am I? I'm not too far back anymore. I'm getting there. Oh, I love that. I love those little candles. It's beautiful. Um, okay. Oh, you fixed it, squirrels? You fixed the one that I accidentally deleted? Okay, where? Da, 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 da. Think it's really important not to miss anything today, you guys. I'm sorry that I am slow to keep up. Um, okay. Kiki Reyes, confused by what you meant, Jared being tied to Sitch. Sounds like you're having a wonderful summer. Happy for you, hon. Hey, Mama Three Boys. Nice to see you too. 1 year later, one pixel poor photo of surveillance video. No still frame of AAA footage, but we sure did get that 2.5 mile away fire cam. Exactly. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm still not sure that party is real, but more a way of covering up something else. 100%. I agree. I'm going to highlight that one because, yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward right there. Hey, Justice, I love watching your lives. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you for your time you put in. Thank you. I was watching a few. I won't mention. I don't follow anymore. And yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I am finding myself, pretty disgusted with a lot of content creators. So I found a new one that I really like. Did I write her name down? I did. Kara Willis. Are you guys familiar? I think she's from the UK. Kara Willis, if you want to drop it into the chat, Carawills. Her videos are very interesting. It's also interesting that this pretty big channel, True Crime Design, is, I think, very concerned about what she's saying. So good, that'll blow her channel up. So check her out. Um, let's see. And yeah, that's Idaho 4 stuff. Do, 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 do. Oh, you got it. Mausoleum. It is a very hard name to say. It's like mausoleum almost. And you know what a mausoleum is, right? That's the woman in the purple dress with the long brown hair that was like the spokesperson for law enforcement. Thigh Gap, Angela MC. Hello, Dana. Thigh Gap popped out. Toe Gap. Oh, is that like a camel toe? Sorry, I had to say it. Yep, yep, yep. I said it. I did. Okay, we'll delete that, right? And got married. That's why the different last name. Thigh Gap. Save Hazmat. Justice for Kylie. Oh my God, Thigh Gap. She touched so many hearts, and I want people to remember that part that felt that. Like she's gone, most likely, but her memory is going to live forever. I mean, there's many of us that won't forget her, including her little brother. I mean, that's a concerning issue right there. I have been with you since the beginning. Love you as always. Thank you, Sherry. It's nice to see a familiar name. Um, and yeah, most of you guys are familiar. It's very nice. I don't know about the Kevin. I haven't seen his videos in a while. Oh, Kevin Neese. Yeah, he's just been going all out with the Jeffy Poo stuff. It's pretty funny. Like I said, pretty well deserved. He doesn't like scammers. That's just something he really wants to fight against. He was a police officer. He fought crime. Now he's fighting crime on the streets of YouTube and playing a lot of music and being a big goofball. Kylie had a lot of truths in that light of hers, and someone tried to extinguish it. Her legacy will forever live on. She shone light on Tahoe secrets 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'm just hoping to post a few little things for Kylie. I think it's more others that did the work. Was on a few panels with Shannon. I have trust issues more lately, but I'm down for Squirrels on Fire. Yeah, it's hard to trust people. I always say anywhere in life, but especially YouTube. And you're bound to have conflicts with people if you're having any meaningful interaction with people. And that's okay to have conflicts. It's what you do with those conflicts that defines like the character of the connection and the friendship or relationship or interactions. It's fine to have conflict. It's what you do with the conflict. It's what you make of it that is profound or can be profound. I was going through comments on a news reporter a year ago. Kylie Rodney, your light is shining and we can't stop, won't stop. Justice for Kylie. She truly left a butterfly effect, didn't she? And I'm forever grateful for the positive I've been blessed with, like meeting some absolutely amazing individuals and so much more. Someone said they hope she was never found because she told on them about having a vape. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Petty? Can you say petty? Um, love Kylie. One would think no water in lungs would mean person passed before they hit the water. That's exactly what it means. And we all went over that again and again and again. And then when the autopsy came, we all forgot. I mean, it's easy to have that kind of a fugue, especially when you're getting gaslit from 12 different directions all at once. And thanks for fixing it, squirrels. I think you probably are talking about that accidentally deleted comment. Jazz is behind, no talking. I'm so far behind. I can give the names of news interview and the name commenter in chat so y'all can comment if anyone wants to. Can't stop, won't stop. Justice for Kylie. It is not certain that she came to help. Could also be to control the information. Miller family agreed to sell the jet. Oh, wait. Am I like back in a loop or are you just reposting the same comment? I hope I didn't like go back on all that. That's fine if you repost the same comment. I lit all my candles for Kylie. Hey Pam, how you doing? Oh my god, Katie Bug, what the F is wrong with these young adults, kids? That is so heartless, pure evil. If they think life has no value unless it's their own family, sick AF. People out there I'll never forget. I can't get that out of my head. The vape thing, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think that's what MC is commenting on. Outdoorsy life. I'm firing up truth for Kylie. Let's go. No water in lungs. Sounds like the person wasn't breathing when they got to the water. Justice for Kylie. Exactly. Already deceased. If that was even her, that tiny little body with the tiny little lungs. Um, Glad to be here with all of you. Follow the money. Absolutely. Absolutely. And all right. So I think I'm very close. I'm trying so hard, you guys. So yeah, quit talking. No, I'm just kidding. Just all these beautiful candles and doves. That's awesome, you guys. Kevin Neese is pretty neat fella. He's a hoot. Very talented with the guitar and the lyrics for sure. I really didn't like her. She snitched on me for having my dab pen in school, so that I hope they don't find her. I missed that completely. That is brand new to me. That's really sick and twisted. I can't believe how quickly a year has gone. Anyone got an email address I can send pics of this BK look-alike? Your jaw will drop. Oh no. Um, so wow, that's cray cray. Valentina. Let me keep getting caught up here. So close, so close. Oh, I like the butterflies, outdoorsy life. Okay, I'm clearly being ignored. Valentina, no, I just was so far behind. I'll send it to Harsh. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome to send it to me, justiceatooz@gmail.com. But I have been having trouble with my email. So, um, but yeah, certainly didn't mean to ignore you. Apologize for that. Kylie girl, Kylie, Kara Willis. Yeah, that's the channel that's new to me. Um, let's see. Kylie Rodney video found truck 18 hours before she disappeared. Look in chat for comment from El Hero 8982. What? Weird. Hey, Four Frogs, fat arses. Hello, hello. Let's see. Saying her name is a way to keep her in the algorithm. That's awesome. Kylie Rodney. And Squirrels did that awesome short of Say Her Name with Kylie Rodney. I love that. And I got a little snippet in there too of me saying Kylie Rodney. I'm like the fifth one from the end. I said it really kind of weird, but it's a great video, Squirrels. You're rocking it. We'll look into Katie. Thank you. If that's true, she told on someone for having a pen. It means he definitely stood up for right. She definitely stood up for right and wrong. Well, yeah, I mean, it's stupid to have it where you shouldn't have it, but what are rules, right? What are boundaries? Thank God, Shan, I was hoping you was gonna say that. Kylie, you can't put Kylie's light out. Yes, I agree. We love you, Kylie. Keep shining that bright light and exposing the darkness. Kylie is not a distraction, right? But I think so many things are trying to distract from her attention on her. Sharon Kenny, thank you. Um, I got Kylie's tribute posted as close to 12 a.m. as I could. Oh, that's awesome, Kenny. Good job. Super exciting. Anyone who is not familiar, Crime Watch with Kenny has his own channel and he does really good work. Please put the link in and one of the mods can make it a hyperlink. Or if one of the mods just wants to go ahead and do it, anybody can. Katie Bug is out a new video. We are aware it's a cover up. No, it's a comment on a news video from 12 months ago, a year. John Courtney, the pleasure is all mine. Thanks, John. You know, I'm going to look into that after this live. Katie, Vantina Dallas, I agree. Something very odd and almost obvious at this point is definitely odd. I see a lot of the connections you're discussing. We see them too on. Yeah, Valentina, I'm sorry if you felt like you were being ignored. It was probably just because I was so far behind. We are aware, Valentina. Katie Bug, that's crazy. Start from bottom of comments and work way up, but went through a lot of them. Very interesting indeed. The point is still getting exposure, truth, and justice for Kylie, along with the 24 other cases in Placer County, just like Kylie's. I'm aware the elites are behind the cover ups. Hola, Spokane tomorrow, Coeur d'Alene Sunday. Huh? Annie Ruler, what you talking about? Blonde Gypsy, please have justice. Drop your link. I'd love to sub on up. Yeah, 100%. Hey, it's way past my sleep time, so love all and peace out. Good night, Crime Watch. Thanks for dropping in, and I'm so excited to check out your new video. The last one, the Hordes of the Lies, that was excellent. If you guys haven't seen that one yet. Hordes A Horde of the Lies, like Lord of the Flies. Um, Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney matters. Yes. No peace. No justice, no peace. Kylie Rodney absolutely matters. No honor in silence. Blessings, Kenny. Sleep well, sir. I have so much to catch up. I hate it, but it's fun to have good videos to catch up on. Good night, Kenny. Good night. Annie Ruler says, Squirrels on Fire. Any life insurance policies known for Kylie's case? Insurance companies would probably be another route for justice. Was it misinformation when someone in comments last fall about life insurance? Right. I think that there was life insurance and that it was paid out double because of the accidental nature on the paperwork. Uh, so Nico put the Crime Watch with Kenny. Crane Kicks, I'll be dropping my link when I get my video up. I see you around, LOL. Look at me, I'm caught up. Well, VD, we're gonna focus on what we can and still change if you want to go after CERN, NWO, or Alet. Please make a channel. I'd love to sub your content. I get the connections, VD, but someone is responsible for Kylie's passing. I'm after the truth and justice in that. Yeah, yeah. We see a lot of connections and similarities. So here I've got some notes I wanted to look at. Maddie and Kaylee, not to mention just that Kaylee and Kylie's names are so similar, but Maddie and Kaylee were absolutely beautiful and very precocious youngsters, much like Kylie was a very precocious youngster. And I think that people were enthralled with these young ladies. And, they both, the demise of the Idaho Four and Kylie happened in the company of friends. I call frenemies. There was Kaylee's ex-boyfriend and Kylie's ex-boyfriend. I think there's some similarities, some parallels, possibly between Sammy Smith and DM. There's a lot of that jealous vibe. There's a lot of that. And I get that from BF too. Um, just these girls kind of being in that cat fight of the pecking order of who's going to be the queen. And just that whole thing with the kings and the queens. Grr, it's creepy. And yeah, just the whole thing with not having a good timeline nailed down. That's the first thing you need to do when you have a situation is you need to get your timeline hammered out in great detail. That's how you get to the bottom of it. But in both of these heinous situations, I think people in positions of power are doing things to prevent anybody from getting to the bottom of it. Let's see. I'm sure without the life insurance on Kylie would have to get Lindsay permission for it. Kylie Rodney, keep saying that name, girl. God bless you all. Keep Jesus near and dear because in the end time, guys, call me crazy, but it's very real and he loves all of you. That pit in your stomach fighting for justice is the Holy Spirit. Aw, Valentina, that's beautiful. I don't think anyone's going to call you crazy here. It's very well said. Brings tears to my eyes. Yes, God bless. I'll email Justice A to Z the pic of BK Doppelganger because my heart nearly dropped. Please do. I will get my email figured out. That was my goal this weekend. The truth is coming. I agree. I was thinking Queens and Kings connections or the escort services. Bubbly Waters has been doing a lot of good videos, you guys. That woman has a lot of great ideas. Sometimes her videos are hard for me to grasp. Um, I have to rewatch them, but there's a lot in them. Absolutely a lot in them. Um, And I don't think she's done any on Kylie Rodney. She'd be a really good person to be looking into the Kylie Rodney stuff. I even tried to encourage Crime Circus to look into Kylie Rodney, and he actually said that he would. At first, he said he'd think about it, and then I touched base with him, and he said that he would. So we'll see if that happens. I think he could do some good work too, possibly. Um, let's see. Touch my heart and soul. I thought I would not live past 16 when I was young, but I had, and now I'm about to be 55 right after Kylie um had been 18. I'm still truth for Kylie. Yeah, yeah. I mean, pretty girls at parties, you guys. I mean, I'm not trying to be gross or um I'm just trying to point out the obvious. We all know what happens at parties and pretty girls that get slipped a roofie or something like that. It just seems that that's a very high probability, especially like I was saying, that stupid chat in the American Dream Chaser thing that Ryan Upchurch pointed out. We can thank Ryan Upchurch for that. And yeah, I mean, it's a horrible thought, but I don't think I think it would be ridiculous to just blow right past that and pretend that that's not a viable possibility. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Um, Logan, have you guys ever looked into Seafowls the Carney? He was in the video where Ryan Upchurch called out Tony about the G-Bang. If you go look at his playlist, there is a playlist called Nature. It's got a lot to. Um, Interesting, Logan. Thank you. I don't know anything about that, but anyone who's interested, do with rituals and stuff. And the rituals, I think that the Idaho 4 case and the Kylie Rodney case, that there's a distinct possibility of that type of disgusting crap too. And Squirrel says, I have seen Logan. Bubbly Waters is my new hero, very busy with unique stuff. Annie Ruler. And are you familiar with this channel, Kara Willis, that I was talking about earlier? Um, yeah, Bubbly Waters is some very highly intellectualized material. And man, there's been some people just like harping on her in her comment section. Extremely rude. It's just like, if you don't like someone's videos, why waste your time watching them? And especially why waste your time commenting? My guess is that there's more to it than that. That she's hitting on something that people are freaking out about. So much has happened. It's a lot. I swear, if you watch him when Ryan called out Tony, freaks out like, why was he even on the live with them? That guy really shows you the kind of people Tony and Xana hang out with. Yikes. Yeah, really creepy. Um, I was a party girl in the early 80s, and my hubby and I have a weird reaction to knockout drugs. And he said, how many times you think someone tried I could out party more man? I was watching today where Ryan and Xana May went toe to toe. Yeah, that was a good one, huh? I happened to catch that one live in live time back when that happened. And where's my cursor? It's goofing off again, you guys. Okay, here it is. Um, trying to highlight that one, a Bug. It's like jumping all around. Oh my goodness, it's being so bizarre. I better not delete your comment. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, replace pinned message. There, I got it. I remember that live very well, Logan. See Foul's demeanor changed on the spot. Um, no, this guy is a freak. It's not good. Like, he is a creep. Just really shows you the people Tony and Xana kept around. Yep. Yeah. Well, and then, Megan, MC was the one who made that connection happen through Ickmael. And then she was surprised that Sammy wasn't doing the interview with Ickmael, but got passed around to Tony. I was young and legal drinking age was 18. Logan, now I gotta go rewatch it. I have the Ryan video screen grabs. Seafowl about swallowed his tongue. Kara Willis said I sounded bitter or some such words, language between Brit and Gringos, maybe? Huh. I'm if you could point me to what video that's in, is that in a live or is that in a comment section? Yeah, she's brand new to me. I just discovered her like a couple of days ago, and I thought she has some really good things to say. My bedtime med's kicking in. Oops, sorry, Justice. The whole panel looked this. You're talking about the with the G bang thing. Ugh, so gross. Zanime camping with wet hair, 2:30 a.m. Car body found day or so later. The channel Mind Shock put out an 8-hour video on Ms. Kylie Rodney. Yeah. I'm really curious about that Mind Shock channel and why they talk funny. Like it doesn't seem like that's their natural voice. Like it's sped up or it's obscured or something. I could be wrong, but I'm curious. Kara was a comment section about another creator. I'm pretty sure I can find them talking about the gang thing, but they are sickos. 100%. It's the most disgusting thing in the world. So gross. And to have that in your chat, like, like just to be that flagrant, like, isn't YouTube paying attention to that? I thought that, they like to put the kibosh on any swear word, let alone an act of violence like that, sexual violence. Disgusting. Um, I saw it Keeks. It's the same video on loop twice. You'll notice it plays twice at 3.5 hours. Voice mod. Voice modification. So are they just trying to hide their identity for safety or something? I saw her wet hair too. Kiki Wright. It's a good video though, that 8-hour one. Well, maybe I will have to watch it. I dropped it in a community post because I think it's well worth watching. Yeah, I noticed that, Shan. Um, yeah, very, very cool. So, um, I was saying earlier about how when I started my channel, I didn't expect Kylie to get justice, but I expected to be in it for the long haul. So, you know, um, I was surprised that I allowed myself to even look at other cases because I really did not want to take my focus off of Kylie. However, some other cases I have found very meaningful for various reasons. And, going back to Trinity Bacchus and, of course, the Idaho 4, there's other cases I've focused on, like Mia Zapata um, and Stephanie Sargent and Kristen Pfaff. Those three all were in grunge bands in the Seattle area, and they all dropped unalive in I think 3 years or 2 years. It was like the summer 93, 94, maybe 92, 93, and 94. Kristen Pfaff was right after Kurt Cobain. But I've given some focus to those are cases that really interest me too. But Kylie Rodney is what got me to start my channel, and I appreciate getting the fire under my feet to get my channel going because it's a lot more satisfying than I had any idea that it would be. I enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would. So, I mean, I just love it, you guys. I love it. I get like out of sorts when I'm not making my videos so routinely. I'm really looking forward to getting back on a good schedule. Um Mind Shot covers a lot of high profile cases. He seems like a DA or some sort of attorney with his lingo. I'm thinking that I first found Mind Shock with those cases that I just mentioned, the Kristen Pfaff, Stephanie Sargent, Mia Zapata. Um, I'll have to look, but I'm wondering if Mind Shock was covering Mia Zapata. Yeah, 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 yeah. So Mia Zapata was the lead singer for a band called The Gits, and she was um, essayed and mutilated in downtown Seattle in, I believe it was 94, um, maybe 93. And I went to the sentencing hearing for that. So I've mentioned that once or twice. The disgusting person that did that to her got arrested in Florida 10 years later for grand theft auto, and they put his DNA in the data bank and got a hit, extradited him from Florida to Seattle, and they tried him, convicted him. The judge threw the book at him, but he passed away in prison a year or two ago from COVID, allegedly. But I have a lot of questions about that case, and it was just really disgusting. And, I was living in Portland, Oregon when it happened, and I had a lot of friends that were actually friends with Mia. I was pretty affected by it, even though I knew Mia, but I didn't know her well. I just knew her through friends, and it was it was unbelievable. And one of the reasons why I've talked about it is because all of those friends all suspected each other for 10 years. Like nobody trusted anybody. And, when they finally solved it, like even the family had like gotten had made peace with the idea that they were never going to get justice for their daughter. So they did finally get justice, but I don't believe that they got full justice. I honestly think somebody hired him to do it. I think it was a hit because she was a rising star in the punk rock world. She was like Janis Joplin, and she was um, it was just a couple of days before their MTV debut. I think it was another jealousy factor, and I think that that's possibly what took Kristen Pfaff, which they tried to make it look like a heroin overdose, and the same thing with Stephanie Sargent, and both of those young women were recovered. They were in recovery, they weren't using. So took all of those amazing musicians out of the grunge scene, and so there was less competition. Um, let's see, where are we at? Where are we at? So yeah, that's where we're at about Mind Shock, maybe being a DA or something. Be interesting if he was a DA in Seattle, be very interesting. Because yeah, the coroner who worked on all three of those cases and Kurt Cobain, that coroner was having sexual liaisons with someone, allegedly. And that person was also having liaisons with I think it was the police chief, but there was a lot of manipulation going on. YouTube has selective censorship. Definitely do not use it on rap songs. Um, Squirrels on Fire. I will check out Kylie Rodney. Candle. Truth for Kylie, Justice for Kylie. And Mia was a singer like Kylie was a singer. Stephanie Sargent was in the band 7 Year Bitch, and then Kristen Pfaff was in Hole. She was, I think, the lead guitarist or the bassist. I'll go watch it. Yes, Trinity. My live keeps shifting. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That shifting. So we're just over an hour. Is it like how my cursor is getting all sticky and stuff? I mean, it could just be technical difficulties, or it could be something else. Da, 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 da. Let's see. The Runaways. Yeah, Joan Jett. Kurt Cobain was good friends with Mia Zapata, and Joan Jett was very interested in helping the case. Um, let's see, where were we? Trinity. Funny. Yeah, it's like jumping all around. This is really annoying. Something is going on with my technology. It's just getting tired, maybe. Um, Maybe I have to give up on trying to keep up with the chat because my little arrow thing is just goofing all over the place. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna have to just give up on that, I think. There it is. Come on. It's never done this. This is a really expensive computer. I got a new computer when I had all that trouble a few months ago. And so I've got all of the tech support with Best Buy. So, and then I've got my in-house tech support. My spouse and kids are all very, very good with computers. I'm just not really good with computers, but I'm trying. That was like my big hang up with starting a YouTube channel. I thought, how could I start a YouTube channel when I don't really do much computer stuff? Man, that cursor is being so weird. You guys sometimes have that happen with your cursor? That is the most bizarre thing. It's like, I know I said I was going to give up. Okay, I'm giving up. That's annoying as heck. Um, so yeah, back to the beginning, what I was saying about the people around Kylie trying to play it off like with that freaking Lana Del Rey sweatshirt, that you don't want to go away, you don't want to be forgotten, you just want to disappear. And they were trying to imply that she was having a rough time and ran away. Um, All right, so I'm not gonna mess with it, but I see, like, I was able to just hit the button and get caught up with you guys. If your cursor is fighting you, that means someone is either remotely accessing your laptop or it's overheating. Well, it shouldn't be overheating because it's a gaming laptop, so it could be that somebody's remotely accessing, which why would anybody do that? Like, you know, that's weird. Not that I know of outdoorsy, only their tow crane cruise boats for docks. Katie Bug says, "Whoa, are you responding to the justice cursor is sticky?" Exactly, it is. So yeah, um, the computer's not it's got all these fans and air conditioning and stuff. My last laptop was nice and light. This one is not light because it's a like top of the line gaming laptop. Um, let's see. Annie Ruler, I don't believe that she was there the whole time. I don't have any idea how far out she was. Shan, I go back in my saved videos and see if I can find it. Yes. Please do. Um, you guys, let me look at my notes and see if there's anything else that I missed that I wanted to cover. Ara, we've missed Ara, right? She's been kicking some butt with her music with her kids. Have you guys watched her? I mean, I'm not into jazz, and I know she is, and that's fine that we can be into different types of music. But the way she approaches her music class with her kids is so inspiring, guys. So she's done at least two videos of herself um, teaching the music class, or the is it orchestra? You probably know, Shan. Um, anyway, so inspiring. Definitely check them out. I'm going to put those links in my description too. You should definitely install Core Temp to keep an eye on your laptop PC heat. If it exceeds 185, it could damage components without liquid cooled. I had to upgrade to liquid cooled because the hits my PC was taking. Yeah, I've been wondering about that, Shan. I would love to get with you and make sure that I have all the protection necessary, along with her music ones, but she left those up. LOL. Are you a gamer? I'm not a gamer. I just was sold a gamer computer by the guy at Best Buy because I wanted to get a really good piece of equipment to do my channel. So the guy who sold it to me was a gamer, and he just convinced me that it was the way to go. And we both knew he was selling me a lot more than what I needed, but that it would be basically something I could grow into. Ara makes me smile. John Courtney says she's awesome, gamer for life. Yeah, I'll watch Squirrels do her gamer stuff. Love Ara's music directing. I grew up in Vegas arcades, so gaming will always remain my escape. And see, pretty, I'm at least 10 years older than you, Shan. So, when I was little, Pong was like the first video game. And yeah, that was exciting, wasn't it? Pong. And then you had like the race car driving. And then eventually we got into Pac-Man and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I went a different direction. I liked Pong. But it's 43, Miss Jazz. I am 55, almost 56. So yeah, I'm a little bit older. Um, we aren't that far off. It's for sure. We're definitely not that far off. We're like from the same uh Generation X, right? Right? Remember the that movie Reality Bites? That was like the Gen X movie. And right before that was another movie that people have overlooked. Singles. Singles was a great movie in Seattle about the single life. So that was all on Capitol Hill. And Capitol Hill is where Kurt Cobain passed away, and Mia Zapata, and Stephanie Sargent, and Kristen Pfaff, all in the same like 24 months. So very, very, very sad. Um, Reality Bites was dope. Yes, Winona Ryder and Janine Garofalo. That was like her first big movie. And then Ben Stiller and Ethan Hawke. Great movie. Great, great movie. My husband plays computer games. I laugh and poke fun. If I die in the game, I die real, like in my dramatic emo voice. So that's funny. Um, I think car was 45 feet out when found. 3 weeks of summer, reservoir draining, Jagger pretending to launch a car to launch ramp. Makes me wonder what tools and toys a Zanime would have. Yikes. On that note, thinking time to wrap her up. Um, it is getting late. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for saying Kylie's name again and again and again and again. And yeah, my thing is totally sticking because, like, just trying to pin that message, it just wasn't taking it. Um, so this weekend, I think we're gonna have a lot of Kylie Rodney. I'm hoping that there'll be some other lives to be a part of. I'm definitely going to be catching up on a lot of these videos. So much love to all of you. Um, Anything else that we need to talk about with our Kylie Mae Rodney? What a terrible tragedy. Whatever it is that happened, whoever is responsible, but for it to be kept secret and no justice is 100% unacceptable. That's just not okay. There's nothing okay about that. And I do think that we have the power to do something about it. I think every bit helps. And I think that that's why there's these wars on the streets of YouTube, because the people that are trying to cover it up are very afraid that these YouTube videos are going to make something happen. And I believe that they can and that they will, especially with people like you, Shanda, that are just kicking butt. Guilt will eventually break the silence. Well, and hopefully the anniversary will like trigger people with some trauma, people that need to speak, people that are doing Kylie wrong by covering this crap up. Um, it's not going to go away. It doesn't matter how many years pass. It's never going to go away. The truth never changes. It never changes. You can't change it. It's the truth. It is what it is. And the sooner the sooner people get the information out, the sooner real progress can be made. I mean, actual progress in justice and healing. I mean, not to sound so goofy with the healing process, but seriously, I mean, for everyone who knew her, for everyone who cares about her, for her little brother, for her family, for that town, she's really affected a lot of people. I mean, she has a very powerful spirit. I believe that her spirit is still strong. Who knows, maybe the brother grows up and has questions of his own about it all, or maybe he'll be the one in the future asking for justice. Well, and it's just really frightening if her family couldn't keep her safe and didn't fight for justice for her, and then they have another small child. Like, that seems like a dangerous predicament, in my opinion. And it also seems very odd that her grandmother was retired from Child Protective Services and then re-upped her involvement in it when all this happened. As far as I know, Shan can probably speak to that if that's accurate. I've heard that from several different sources, so it's been a while though. I hope Shep grows up and writes a book. Yes. Can't stop, won't stop. I feel defeated some days. I just can't believe it. You know, I think I feel defeated when I don't make my videos. Seriously. Because making the videos is very cathartic. It's like, you're doing something. You're putting effort out. You're making something happen. So I appreciate you guys for watching and for being part of this chat. And I'm going to wrap up. Oh my goodness, it's almost 1 a.m. Off to lay down, babies. THC kicking in hard. And Annie Ruler says, conscious of many kids knowing remorse, guilt, even for Idaho, alcoholism, drug addiction, obesity, guilt is overwhelming. Interview the homeless. Many have guilt. Hit the like button on the way out. Justice for Kylie, you guys. Say her name. And yes, Candlelight Vigil all weekend. Kylie Rodney, you will be remembered. You are remembered. Sending you light and love, you guys. Take really good care. Get your rest, your relaxation. Make sure you eat well and exercise and get some fresh air and sunshine and all that jazz. Look at all those candles. Is that like 100? Kylie Rodney, you guys. Kylie May, beautiful girl. Her life was stolen, and we will keep holding that candle, burning that light for her. All right, you guys. Thanks again. I feel much better. I felt like crying when I started my video, and I feel very hopeful. So I appreciate you. Have a great night and see you on the next one. All right.